Hello and welcome to Knitting with Jean. This week we're going to recap on some of the things we've done in the previous weeks, and I'm going to also show you how to cast off your work. Enjoy! Hello and welcome to Knitting with Jean. We're going to recap what we've done before. We're going to remember how to do knit stitches, purl stitches, rib, moss stitch, and then I'm going to finish by showing you how to cast off. Let's begin. So we'll do a knit stitch, and you remember the rhyme: in through the bunny hole, round the big tree, out through the bunny hole, off goes she. In, round, out, off. Stab it, strangle it, throw it off a cliff. Do you remember all the rhymes? So we've knitted a row, and then do you remember the difference between a knit stitch and a purl stitch? In the purl stitch, you put your needle in at the right hand side of the stitch. It's still round the big tree, and out and off. In, round, out and off. In, round, out and off. And purl that row. And that gives you what's called stocking stitch. If you knit on this side and purl on this side, as in this garment I've done here, the main body of it is done in stocking stitch. And if you do alternate knit stitches and purl stitches, you get a rib effect like here. A very important part of knitting is being able to cast off your work, and you get an edge like this, and in the case of a jumper like this, it has to be stretchy so that the person's head can get through. So I'm going to show you how to cast off. Because if you can't cast off, all your work will always be on your needles and you'll never be able to do anything with it. So to cast off on this, where it's just plain knitting, you knit your first two stitches as before, and then take the first stitch and loop it over the next stitch, and knit another stitch, take your first stitch and loop it over, knit another stitch, take your first stitch and loop it over. See? And you carry on doing that until you come to the end of your row, and you've just got one stitch left on your needle. Give it a little pull like that to leave a tail. Never cut it off too short, because it might unravel on you. Cut your wool, pull away the wool that you're not using, and you've cast off, and you have a nice smooth edge like that. Let's take a closer look at that. So in, you have to knit your first two stitches, and then you take your needle from your left hand and you take the first stitch and you lift it up and put it over the second stitch. So knit another stitch, lift and over. And each time you'll always have one stitch just on your right hand needle. So knit another stitch, two, and then take that one away. So knit another stitch, keep remembering one stitch on here until you come to the end. This is a very small piece of work just to show you. Over you go, and take the needle in your right hand and give yourself a nice long tail and cut. Well, I think that's enough for this time. You've got quite a lot to practice there, and next time I'm going to show you how to decrease, which means reduce the number of stitches that you have on your needle, and it forms shaping. But you've got quite a lot to practice so far, and keep on practicing, because the more you practice, the better you'll get. So goodbye from Knitting with Jean.